but we were realizing very quickly a thing: we needed help on beam. Of course, this wasn't our full team yet. We were missing Miss Ella, who was not able to compete, and Miss Bella, who's going to test out and join us later. The next meet was Ozone, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with. We do a travel meet for our older girls. They get a chance to travel if they choose. It's an option. And we went down to Knoxville, Tennessee, and went to the Ozone Invitational. It was beautiful. We loved it. And they had a very, very good showing there. We had all of our girls placed in all around, and everyone took home at least one top 3 finish. We immediately turned around and traveled to Indiana the next week at Circle of Stars, which rendered our first place all-around finish for Miss Elise. And yes, we're very excited. And the team increased their team score by 3 points. The next stop was Chicago, and it went very well. There we go. It went very well with 8 top 3 individual event and all-around finishes. I was still not completely satisfied with beam, and so we really put emphasis on the amount of routines that we required to complete at practice. As we pushed through the next 2 meets, which were Wolverine and Born to Fly, there was a shift in their effort at practice. Everyone started to really buckle down. We started to upgrade and really beef up our routines in preparation for state meet. We saw a difference, and we achieved our highest team scores of the season, finally breaking 110. And on beam, we finally had more 9s than falls, which was excellent. We moved on to state meet. And we hope it wouldn't be our last meet. Level 7s have an opportunity to increase their season by scoring a 35, which will allow them to qualify for regionals. Everyone did a fantastic job, and our team had 9 top 10 finishes in the state. The cherry on top was Miss Audrey, who made the Michigan team, and was able to represent not only our team, but the state of Michigan at regionals. The last meet was in Tallmadge, Ohio, and we went to regionals. We ended up with 14 places at regionals, including Miss Natalie, who placed 4th all around with a 37.42. In addition, which they don't know this, you guys achieved the highest team score of all of our JO teams with a 111.775. You didn't know that. I was very, very proud of the finish that they had. We really worked through a lot of difficult skills, difficult routines, and I was really impressed with the showing that they made for us, representing not only our team, but the state of Michigan regionals. Congratulations, girls. Our most improved goes to a gymnast who didn't compete for us the first meet. She was out due to injury. Her first meet back was a 35.8 at Circle of Stars, and she averaged a 36 the rest of the season. She still had to deal with a couple injuries in and out of the season, but was able to upgrade her beam and bars throughout. And she qualified to regionals and placed twice in the top 10. Miss Ella Weiss gets our most improved. Last but not least, this was the first season for this individual. She averaged a 36 all-around through the entire season. She placed 10 times in the top 3 in individual event and all-arounds. She upgraded her bars halfway through and finished the rest of the season averaging a 9.3 on bars. She ended up, unfortunately, having our worst meet of the season at state, but still was able to qualify with 35.7, and she went to regionals with vengeance. Ended up placing 4 times in top 10, and as I mentioned, took 4th all around with a 37.45. Most valuable goes to Natalie. This is our level 7 team for this year. Thank you, girls.